It's an honor to introduce the winner of the 107th Indianapolis 500, Josef Newgarden. All right, I know Josef has things he wants to say, and he has a lot of people he wants to thank, but before we do that, we have a few more things that we want to make sure we give you. We will add to your collection a beautiful Tag Heuer watch for winning the Indianapolis 500. That will be yours. You already have your Jostens ring, jaw-dropping, yes, it's so wonderful. What else do I have here? I have a checkered flag signed by the other 32 drivers in the race. This is yours. That is the checkered flag, by the way. That's the one. And that little machine over there.
That's it. Thank you.
Those are yours. And now, lastly, something everybody wants to hear. The winner's share of the Indianapolis purse for Josef Newgarden and his team is $3,666,000. Ladies and gentlemen, the Indianapolis 500 champion, Josef Newgarden.
Well, what an honor to be here. You have no idea. It's probably going to be tough for me to not cry because, you know, Indianapolis, it breaks your heart when you leave here and you don't win every time. And I've had the privilege to run here 12 years, and, you know, to be able to finally realize it is just an amazing dream. And I'm so thankful for the opportunity, you know, to run this race like all my competitors. If there's anything I'm going to say tonight, the one thing I wanted to get across, I said this yesterday, you know, I personally believe there's no bad seat in this house. When you're at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, we all make that event what it is, whether you're a fan in turn 1 or 4, or you're a friend, or you're working on the car, or you're driving the car. It doesn't matter what position you have. We all make the Indianapolis 500 what it is. It's the greatest spectacle in racing. It's the hardest race in the world to win, and there's energy there that you will not find anywhere else in the rest of the world. So thank you for everybody that makes that event what it is. It's such a pleasure to be a part of that, and if I miss anybody tonight, that's what I wanted to say. It's a big thank you to everybody in this room, because we all make it happen and make the event so special. First off, I want to congratulate my competitors for a great race. I want to thank them for their camaraderie. You know, I think in IndyCar, the uniqueness about it is that we have such a great respect amongst the competition. You know, everybody in sports, I think, are looking for a certain product, and with IndyCar, we just need IndyCar to be IndyCar. It's uniquely great at what it does, and I think the competition and the respect of everybody really is the best product in the world when it comes to motorsports. So, you know, congrats to my competitors. Thank you for all of your commitment, as always. I want to also mention Tony Kanaan. How could I not? This was such a huge night for you, Tony, and to be on track with you and to share that moment was so special. So congratulations on an amazing career. Huge honor. You know, I've been getting asked the question a lot of what this means and what it felt like, and you know, the thing that comes to my mind is family, both personally and professionally. You know, my family committed everything in my life to make this a reality for me. They went above and beyond, and I thought about every single one of them that sacrificed something to make this happen. And then on the professional side, the team that has given me such an amazing opportunity to drive for this organization, you know, it's not even what I thought it would be. I didn't know what to think of Team Penske, to be quite honest, before I joined. I had no idea what the atmosphere would be like. and it has got to be one of the most amazing places I've ever worked in racing. It is the most fun I've ever had. It's the most deep friendships I've ever created, and we really care about going to work together and trying to push each other to get the most out of what we do every single day. And so it's just been an honor to have Team Penske as a family, all this group behind me that's given me an opportunity. Roger and Kathy, thank you so much for your commitment to our sport and for being, I think, the greatest stewards that could possibly be for the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. It's never looked more beautiful. It's never felt better to be there, and I think Tim Cindric put it perfectly. It just gets better every year. And so thank you for the opportunity to drive for the team and to look out for our sport as well as you do. Tim Cindric, who's been he's been my teammate and looking out for me. We've definitely butted heads, more than probably people realize. I think everyone thinks it's super smooth. It's not. I'm a little more difficult than maybe everybody realizes, but he has looked out for me incredibly well. He's helped me win so many races, probably races I shouldn't have won. These are victories that the team puts me in position to win, and I just try and seal the deal. But thank you, Tim, for your commitment and everything that you've done for me. The entire Penske group, Penske Entertainment, that's a vast organization. There's a lot of people to thank there, but I think everybody at IMS and the IndyCar Series, I don't want to be too selective because there's so many people that make up that group and make this race go. But thank you to Penske Entertainment and everybody that makes up that group of people and what you're doing right now to elevate our brand. Just excited to be a part of it and excited for where IndyCar is going. Our safety team, I heard them mention tonight, AMR safety team and IndyCar Medical. I feel safe strapping in an Indy car. If something goes wrong, I know they'll be there, and it's going to be okay. They deserve a lot of credit for that too. They're the best in the business, and I think they are the ones that have been setting the standard across motorsport. When you look at the elevation in other forms of racing, it's really, I think, manifested from what IndyCar has done from their medical side. So thank you very much for all that commitment. I want to thank my teammates. I don't want to forget them. My bus bro, Scott McLaughlin, you're still here. I thought you would have left. That would have been a very bus bros move if you would have not been here anymore. But I respect the heck out of you. You're a great friend. You're a difficult teammate to have because I like you so much, but I want to beat you so bad when we're on the track. And Will Power as well. Will has been a fierce competitor, as everybody knows. He's one of the toughest guys to beat, especially over a single lap. So, if I'm picking, those are probably the two of the best that you could pick to try and beat, and to have them in my stable, it's an amazing honor. So thank you for everything that you've done for me and our team. The Penske team, look, it's the two-car night, and that's great. But for me, this is a Team Penske night. You have no idea how much flack we've gotten over the last 4 years because we've apparently not been excellent enough, and I think that's understandable. This organization demands excellence, and there's a reason why we show up to compete and to be the best. And it's not just about this crew that's on the stage. It's everybody at the workshop. It's all the other teams combined, the 3-car, the 12-car. This is a victory for everybody that we were able to secure over the weekend, and I was so proud of that. We didn't qualify again where we wanted to, and everyone still had the questions. They were like, where are you guys at? Why didn't you show up this weekend? But I knew on race day we would show up. I knew we had a great car. I knew we were capable of winning the race. And so I was so elated for the entire group. A lot of people that aren't here that have had a huge part in what we did on the track. So thank you to the entire team. Team Chevrolet, I've won every race in IndyCar with Chevrolet power, which is really, for me, a cool stat to have. It's really the only thing that I know when trying to find success in an IndyCar, and we had everything that we needed over the weekend, as Tim talked about. We needed a touch more from last year, and they dug deep. They found everything that we could have desired, and we put it to good use. So thank you to Chevrolet for your performance, your reliability. Everything that you bring every weekend is a big part of our success. To be able to drive the Shell car for Shell on this year was, I think, fitting. Everybody across the championship is running Shell fuel. They're running a renewable fuel, which is driving sustainability, and obviously that's a big topic in everything that we do. Firestone is also, bringing and elevating their game with the Waiuli tire and trying to elevate our sustainability product. But Shell has just been a tremendous partner for us, and I didn't even realize that you were trying to win the race for that many years with Shell. So to be able to check that off the box and win the 100th win for them as a partner was so tremendous. And I also want to thank PPG and Hitachi and all of our other partners that we're privileged to work with. Firestone, thank you to the whole team. I'm a Nashville guy, and Firestone's has a great headquarters right in Nashville. So anybody that's here from Firestone, Bridgestone, thank you for all that you do for our sport. It is not easy, looking after a field of 33 IndyCar drivers at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and Firestone always does a tremendous job for us. So thank you for the commitment that you've brought to this. The fans, I'm going to mention you before my family, but the fans, they're like family too. They make this sport what it is. I'm going to re-emphasize, we would not have the Indianapolis 500 if it wasn't for the fans and your commitment. So thank you so much for all your joy, your passion. Whether you love or hate somebody, that's what makes the sport so great and fun to watch. Last, I want to talk about my family again. My mom, my dad are here. I'm not kidding when I say that my parents probably irresponsibly put everything on the line. Probably most for my father. I'm sorry, Mom. But my dad, he put everything on the line to give me an opportunity to be a race car driver. And for us to be able to be here together and realize this dream and win the Indianapolis 500 it's beyond words for me. I can't thank my family enough for the commitment that they've given to me. My personal team, Brian Simpson, Dream Digital, they've been excellent, taking care of me, making sure I'm where I need to be on the right time. So thank you, Brian, for all your commitment. And last, but certainly not least, the best, Ashley, my wife. You are my rock. You do not get enough credit. You have no idea. When you leave the Indianapolis 500 and you don't win, it is the hardest heartbreak I've ever had in my life. And I'm a terrible person to be around. And Ashley has endured. She has endured the challenge of being around someone like me that is trying to win the Indy 500, and she does it with such grace. She is the best. She's the mother of our child. I love you, babe. Thank you so much for everything that you do and being here. I have nothing else to say. It was really great to be here this year, and thanks for all the support.